What did you catch it on, Dad?
Shell with a bit of pop-up corn.
Glow in the dark pop-up corn, nailed on an IQD rig. Whereabouts in the swim?
Just out in front to the left.
To the left. It's a beauty. 21.4, pure French common carp. Look at the barbs on it. All this orange. This is one of the most beautiful fish I've ever seen. Beautiful orange colours. There we go. Tight lines.
They don't wake up until they come close. Armour point.
Would you hook it on?
Armour point, long shank. Snowman rig. Hybrid bottom. White cell pop.
Nice.
Pop up.
They're loving the white, man. I've had all my bites on white.
Yeah, I'm getting more fish on the white. Double, I suppose. Oh, it's surprising. Sometimes I get it totally wrong. Welcome to Mr. Vinky's carp hauling.
Loving that hybrid, isn't they?
Yeah, on the bag. Can't beat a bag, mate.
It's a bit bigger, that one. Could be a 20. Do you want me to net or do you want to net?
You can.
Oh, doing that net cam.
Net cam.
That's a nice one. Cool, look at the strength they've got.
I know, it's mental, isn't it?
So strong, these fish. Got jaws on, have you?
Made the right choice to move, didn't I?
The move has paid off. Multiple 20s and a 30. What are they fed on here? They're so strong.
Good action shot with the old splash.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think I definitely need a second sheet.
You putting much bait out there then?
No, just a bag.
Yeah, just a bag each time?
Just a bag. With the Snowman, the other rig, I've fired out about 50 boilies last night, but I've put no more in this morning.
I must admit, the 19 was on the Snowman actually. I thought, oh, I'll put that one, but it was in the margin, so.
Ease that up.
Come
on.
Yeah. Got him. Get in that net. It's bigger than what you think actually, that.
Right. There you go.
How big?
2511 roe deer common.
Oh, beauty. What'd you catch it on?
A bag.
Nice.
Hybrid bag with response pellets.
Beauty.
Happy days.
Right guys, I've just had this beast. It's been quiet for a few days since the last 40, and you know the other guys have caught a few little ones. Big old Hunter Pilgrim has nailed another 40. It's a 41.5 Mirror Carp. Absolute beast. Oh, she's heavy. Look at that. What a beast. Nailed on the krill again. This is the Pilgrim stiff hinge rig. Krill about 50, hybrid and settle over the top. Yeah, I'm a happy boy. Right guys, just gonna show her again. 41.5 Mirror Carp from roe deer. So again, just to show you, if Tobbs want to come have a quick look at this. So I'm not lying. Her mouth is a bit snared. Gonna heel she up, but look at that, uncaught fish. This got these red marks on it, means they've been caught. Flip her around. There you go, love. Just gonna hoist her up for you one last time. Oh, she's heavy. Oh, there she is. Beast. They flap, just put them back in your arms like that. Handled many a big girl, me, I tell you. There she is. We'll put her back. Bye bye, my love. Hi guys, quick update. We're now way over halfway on our trip now. It's been a very eventful trip. It's been an amazing trip. We've all, had quite a few beers and had a right old social. Obviously, I'm here with my family and my friend. It's all real good stuff. Fish-wise, let's think about what's been caught. I think there's been I think there's been about 6 20s. A couple of mid-20s, 27. It's been the biggest ones have been Toby's 37, my 41 common, and my 41 mirror. So there's been a couple of lumps out as well. And we still got quite a few nights. Still got 3 nights to go, and there's been loads of little ones. So I don't know. We must have 20, 30 fish now between us. I've only caught 3. I've had a 9-pounder, and then went straight from 9 to 41 uncaught common carp, and then bang, a 41.5 mirror carp. So obviously big girl hunter, go in with the big uns, but I am fishing more for bigger fish, so hopefully it's paying off, and hopefully if I can pick up 1 or 2 other big fish. I mean, this is I've done a lot of French fishing. I've had 50s and other 40s, but I've caught 40s and 30s, or 50 and 30s. I've never caught 2, and this is my it's my PB mirror, so I'm proper buzzing. Oh, bleep on a right hand rod. So basically, I had to make some changes to the rig. As you would have seen, this lake is chocker with weed. I've never fished a lake as weedy as this. It's unbelievable, and I devised a plan, and the last couple of days, as you would have seen with my rake, me and Gary and Tobbs have been out there rowing the spots and raking and picking up. We must have done, I don't know, 100, 200 kilos of weed we've pulled up, and it's still, it's a lot cleaner, but it's not ideal. So what I've done, I was fishing a stiff hinge rig. I was fishing solid bags in the weed, but I think the weed was so, I had a fish, but the weed was so thick, half the time it was getting all clogged up. So I moved over to well, it's not really, it is a stiff hinge rig, but it's my interpretation with a softer, this is a sort of soft hinge rig. So I moved over to a Camatech soft hook link, and I'm just putting 2 bits of foam on there just so it sinks down. And this is a nice little hybrid pop-up. By the way, this is a scaled down. This is just one from I've took up my tackle box for English fishing, but I'm using a size 6, and so it's a lot bigger. But yeah, there we go, tight lines. Right guys, it's turning out to be a hell of a trip. Just caught this beauty. Is it 33.11? Yep. Golden French common carp. Nailed it on a hinge rig, Pilgrim hinge rig. I've shown you in my videos before, on a sticky baits krill pop up over a load of boilie. You're really getting on the boilie now. What a perler. Of course she's heavy. There she is. What do we say? Bye bye my love. Gorgeous, gorgeous thing. If I was a carp, I'd marry her. She's a bit down on my hand. There we go, baby. Come on. Hello. Right, quick update. Haven't done much filming in the last couple of days because nothing really been to report. It's as if you have a little scan around, I don't know if you can see, but it is a heat wave where we are in France at the moment. It's 36, 37, possibly highs of 38 degrees. I've never felt heat like it, and we thought my uncle's been hauling. He's had 4 or 5 30s now, and but I'm still top rodding with the 2 big ones, a 41 common and a 41 mirror. But this lake isn't easy. The bottom is, it goes, you know, off. You've got to put the most effort in for every single bite. It's not like some of the French waters where you go in and you can haul them up, run after run after run, and there's no pre-baiting. The swims are quite difficult to get into. As you can see, look at our slope swim. Oh, beep on the left hand of. Get in that net. Sorry about that. And as you can see, I've got a bit of craziness for fishing for a week because this is the last day. We've moved swims and we're in the real shady swim, but we've sort of tucked in this little bush here, and well, hopefully this is the swim my dad was in. Yeah, he did have a couple of fish out of it, nothing sizable though. He did lose a couple of big ones because of these dodgy rigs, but he sorted that out now. But yeah, so we're doing the last night in here. Hopefully we're not putting out any bait or anything, we're just trying to nick a bite, maybe a few sprinkled over the area, but nothing major. Just trying to fish singles and try and get a quick bite before we go, because I haven't had a fish for 2 days. Tobbs hasn't had a fish for about 3-4 days. I'm on 6 now. As you would have seen, I've had an uncaught 41 common. Ooh, liners. Come on. Yeah, for uncaught 41 common, an uncaught 41 mirror. I had I think, was it a 37? Was it 38?
I think so, I think 38.
38. And then I had a 28 or something. And then a 19. And I haven't had anything since. So it looked like, because we've got so much weed in front of us, as you would have seen, I went out there and we were boating for a couple of hours each day, dragging up all the weed, and it did work, and it has cleared up the spots, but it just seems like it's growing back, or there's so much weed there. We did do our best, and it did cause to get us a few bites, and I found a nice little softer area. But I've adjusted my rigs. I was fishing, as you would have seen, the softer soft hinge rig, like pop-ups with 2 bits of foam just to sit on top of that weed, and I did get, obviously, I got a hit of 5 fish pretty quickly over like a 48-hour period, which was big for this lake. It's quite good, because there's loads of little scamps in here because they're successfully spawning, and no one puts them in the cage. So as you can see, there's fish out there cruising, little scamps out there coming towards us. But yeah, we're just hoping for one more big one. At the moment, I'm winning with the big fish, but Uncle's he's had, I don't know, maybe 25 fish now, so quite a few little ones. But you know, he's had loads of 20s, quite a few 30s, biggest 36, a couple of 30 mirrors. So you know, you can't complain with that. That's a good week in France now. It's not like it used to be when I used to come as a kid and we used to haul big ones. It's not like that anymore. Wherever you go, you can get good weeks, but let's just see what happens. Tight lines. Mate, is this one? cut this bit. Fucking curva! I can't do it. Come on.